What is up, everyone? Thank you for joining us tonight for another episode of the Red and Gold Standard podcast. My name is Matt. I am here with Mike Andrews from Nothing But Niners. Unfortunately, Zach cannot join us tonight. He's busy doing family/wedding/life stuff, but we continue. So, with that being said, go ahead and follow us over on Twitter. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, do all those good things. Join us on the socials, and all the rest. So, Mike, that being said, how are you doing tonight, my friend?
I'm doing well, and I like starting shows with a random question, so I'm going to fire a question back at you after this. But
There you go.
I'm excited about this game. I'm nervous as heck about this game. John Lynch, I watched what he said in his interview with Matt Mayoko on the 49ers YouTube channel. If you guys haven't had a chance to catch that, I strongly suggest you go back there and watch it. I want to bring up a couple of those things for us to discuss, Matt. They talked about the weather. They talked about Brock Purdy. They talked about Brandon Ayuk. And the random question I have for you.
Yes.
I've seen a whole bunch of different military movies. I've seen vets from different branches of the military. Is there a branch that teaches people to salute like with their hand like this versus like this? Because I've seen like it looks more like a
Like where it's kind of more like this.
yeah. Like is that a thing?
It's a style. It's a style. This is not correct either, though. You don't want it like this. You're supposed to kind of have it 45.
I was trying to do like
You're supposed to have it like this,
okay,
up near the eye line, and then and then enlisted or inferior officer, subordinate officers have to hold the salute until the superior officer ends the salute.
Okay, I get that.
So they have to initiate, then the senior officer will match, and then the other person can end the salute.
Got it.
And you only salute officers. You do not salute other enlisted.
Really?
Yes. So it doesn't matter if you're command sergeant major or whatever, or well, command sergeant major you do, but if you're like, first sergeant, top sergeant, doesn't matter. You don't salute enlisted, only officers.
Is it like disrespectful if I've never been in the military and I'm like, hey, thanks for your service? Like, is that disrespect? Is that
no? No one's going to take offense to that because if you're not in the military, you don't know. So like,
got you.
Yeah, okay. I know people try to salute me or like they'll be like, they'll call like sir. You don't call enlisted people sir or ma'am. You only call officer sir or ma'am. Even like even like a superior or a higher ranked enlisted, you don't call them sir or ma'am.
Gotcha. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now, man. Make sure you guys are showing love on all channels, man. Nothing But Niners. If you guys are over here, make sure you go and subscribe to my guys at 49ers Hive as well. This is going to be a fun episode, man. I can't wait to dive into this, man. And I'm going out tomorrow, man. My daughters are going to be running the show, so a lot of you guys are going to be looking for somewhere to watch it. Let me go ahead and get this out the way at the top of the show. I'll touch on it at the end when they give me an opportunity to as well. But if you guys aren't already subscribed to the Patreon, patreon.com/NB9ERS is where you guys have to be. $5 tier and higher. I know a lot of people are going to have trouble watching this game. It is a 1 p.m. game on CBS, and it may not be showing for those of you in California. So don't go out there and buy Red Zone or anything like that. Just head on over to the Patreon, patreon.com/NB9ERS, $5 tier and higher, and I'll have it taken care of for you, I promise.
I didn't even see who's calling the game tomorrow if it's on CBS.
We know. Let's see here. I could tell you in a second. 49ers Browns announcers. I could type so much faster when I'm not looking at the keyboard. Trent Green and Melanie Collins and Kevin Harlan.
Ooh, Kevin Harlan's money. All right.
I love Kevin Harlan.
Kevin Harlan's the best,
Kevin
man.
Harlan, dude.
Kevin Harlan for me is an old NBA throwback from back in the day when, like I'm talking like 90s NBA, specifically when he was calling Minnesota Timberwolves games with Kevin Garnett and Stephon Marbury. Those were like big ones. But anyway.
We are being officiated by Brad Allen and his crew.
Okay.
Let me see if he's done any games for the 49ers this year. Brad Allen games this year says he is done. Yo, they have like, oh, this is pretty dope. They have like a this I've never seen this before. All right, so they actually have like a Pro Football Reference page, like how players do.
Oh, okay. That's funny.
Brad Allen has not done any 49ers games this year. He has done a Browns game, and that was versus the Ravens on September 14th.
Okay.
Uh, yeah. So
It's not the suspects that usually get us into trouble. The Vinovich or the
right.
Hussey. Those are the guys that kind of mess with us. But
Yep.
uh,
So we should this
yeah.
should be a good officiated game. It's going to be cold, nasty weather, man. Let's go ahead. I'm going to follow your lead on this, man. I'm
Yeah,
ready to rock and
absolutely.
roll.
So, yeah, like we said, it's a 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific time start for all you West Coasters. It's going to be one of the early morning games, and it'll be the 8-4 San Francisco 49ers heading across the country to the 3-8 Cleveland Browns. And you kind of touched on it right off the bat. The big story in this game is going to be the weather. It's going to be ugly conditions in Cleveland, may or may not snow. Mike, a lot has been made about Brock Purdy and weather. He's come out in press conference saying, "Hey, I've played in the rain before. Look at this game. Look at that game." He's already
Mm-hmm.
said that he's not going to wear a glove for the game. What do
Mm-hmm.
you think about this weather? Do you think it's much ado about nothing, or are we in for a tough time?
I'm shook. I'm absolutely shook. If it's precipitating at the time of play, I am worried. Now, if it's before and after, maybe the grounds are wet, that I'm not as worried about. I am worried about active precipitation of any kind, whether it be snow or rain. That's where I'm going to be worried. Um,
Yeah,
and you got John Lynch going in there with Matt Mayoko talking about, oh, we've seen Brock play really well in inclement weather games before, and he's talking all, and you got guys like well, what's this guy's name? The Glazer. Uh,
Jay Glazer.
no, the real Glazer, the Niners Glazer. He loves Brock Purdy.
Oh, David
Lombardi.
Lombardi.
He's
Yeah,
talking about how, oh man, like Brock Purdy he's got 2 playoff wins in bad weather, and no one's going to win that game in Buffalo and like it's whatever, man. Like listen, if anyone is telling you that they're confident in Brock Purdy's ability, or just the team for that matter, their ability to go out there and win this game in bad weather, they're lying, and it's okay to say I'm concerned about that.
sure, absolutely. I think that's fair. I'm not so much concerned about. I mean, listen, precipitation would be bad. Cold weather, bad. Snow, not great. The biggest thing for me right now that I'm worried about, specifically with Brock Purdy, is the wind. The wind is supposed to be 25 to 35 miles an hour steady, with occasional gusts up to 50 miles an hour. And I don't know if anybody was here and joined us on the Patreon. I really hope you did, but I'm going to let the cat out of the bag. I went through every single starting quarterback in the NFL, and I'm pretty sure that Brock Purdy, in terms of pure velocity, has the weakest arm out of every starter in the NFL. And when you have winds that are whipping up like that, plus the fact that he has 9.25-inch hands, plus the fact that if the ball is wet or whatever, you're talking about precipitation, so slippery ball, and you're talking about wind. Listen, I know that we're in the midst of duck season right now, and we better be prepared, because if they decide to throw the ball, the 49ers, it's going to be duck hunting season for the Cleveland Browns, and it's not going to be pretty.
So that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about, right? Like, what's the plan of attack here? Because let's be honest, while Christian McCaffrey is having a great year, he's having a great year when you look at the totality of what he does, the passing
Yeah.
and receiving. As far as just rushing, it's not really hitting. And I don't think the Niners are comfortable putting the game into Brian Robinson's hands. This sounds like it can't maybe be a Brock Purdy game. It sounds like it can't maybe be a Christian McCaffrey game. Like, what are our options here to be successful offensively, man?
Well, I don't know that it can't be a Christian McCaffrey game, because, one, he leads the NFL in receptions. He's got 81, I believe, at this point. And most of his receptions are pretty close to the line of scrimmage. That's going to be the passing game the Niners have to have. You're going to have to get it to Christian McCaffrey on screen passes and stuff. My worry is that Cleveland is going to know that the 49ers are not going to be able to push the ball down the field, so that they're just going to play up on everything. And that's going to make life difficult. They're going to have to figure out how to run the ball. And like you said, it has been a great season for Christian McCaffrey, not necessarily on a down-to-down basis, but he's leading. I believe he still leads the league in scrimmage yards. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that.
He does. Yes,
yeah,
he does.
But that's almost by virtue of pure volume. His longest rush of the year is 20 yards. So that's not really going to get it done. And it just doesn't seem like the 49ers have had the blocking And this is not to say because I think Brian Robinson's longest run is like 20 something yards. They don't have like a home run this season. I think that you're not getting the second level blocking that the 49ers used to get, where they would set the edge and then somebody would be able to pick up a linebacker and then the running back has to make like one guy miss. Every time I see Christian McCaffrey run the ball, I feel like he gets past the line of scrimmage and then there's like 2 or 3 linebackers that just converge on him. It hasn't been the same. And I think a lot of that is due to the offensive line, to be honest.
So I saw a comment in here from right there. That's the one, Sin. She's saying, didn't Purdy play in cold weather at Iowa? So I just want to let you know, Sin. So I'm in Jersey. Jersey, on average, gets 40 to 50 inches of snow a year. Iowa gets 18 to 42. So, I mean, it's not even as bad as now. If I were to put in Cleveland, I mean, not that their average makes a difference, but it's just a big difference. If I put in Ohio, it's 63.8 inches. So they get significantly heavier snow there than what they get even in Iowa. And you know, colleges take pride in their stadiums too. Like they probably have. Is it bad that I think that a lot of college stadiums are better than NFL stadiums? Like
no, I mean it's absolutely true. If you go to somewhere like Alabama or Oregon where they don't have a professional football team, and that, you know, there's so much money into the college football scene, there's absolutely college facilities that are nicer than NFL facilities. That's 100% true.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. And
I feel like I've heard players talk about that too, where they've gone to a set and they've been like, "Oh, this place, like, we had better facilities in college."
Yeah, the handful of ones that were better than in college are ones like the 49ers. They're more state of the art. Jerry's World, I believe the Rams facility. Like there's certain ones that are newer that the NFL has taken some pride and emphasis on making better than what the college experience is. But I don't know that Cleveland's had a new stadium built and when. You know, like when was Cleveland's stadium? I don't know that.
I believe they got that stadium when they re-got the Browns, so 99.
Let's see here. Stadium built. Yeah. So, yep.
99.
It started in 97 and was completed in 99. Yeah.
They are looking at replacing it, though. I think they just were doing a vote to build a new stadium. Public funding for the stadium was approved by the Ohio legislature in June of 2025. So looks like maybe by 2029, 2030, they're going to have a new stadium. So yeah,
can you hear me pulling the hookah in the background?
I can't, but maybe other people can.
Okay, cool.
But you know, it's again, in perfect weather, the 49ers would probably walk all over Cleveland because Cleveland's not a very good football team. Defensively, they're pretty nice. Obviously, Myles Garrett is a monster, and that's going to be something to keep an eye on. Myles Garrett with 18 sacks and they're 3-8. So 18 sacks in 11 games that's absolutely crazy to me.
Yeah, it is.
But you know, the talent gap shrinks in cold weather and in wet weather and in bad weather, and this is about as bad as it gets. Then you have to factor in, Mike, the elephant in the room that we're not talking about is that Kyle Shanahan is 1-8 or 1-9 against Jim Schwartz.
Well, that's what we got to get to, and that's why I was asking, how do we attack them in
this
game?
And that's, again, you're not rushing for high per rush averages, and the inclement weather is going to prevent Brock Purdy from really putting a stamp on this game, in my opinion, just because more so the wind than the wet. So then, what really is the recourse that the 49ers have? Kyle Shanahan's really going to have to get in his bag. But where is it for you, Mike? How do they attack the Cleveland defense?
I think 12 yards or less in the air, right? So in a game where you have to react, I think you're at a disadvantage if the field is wet, slippery, whatever. I think that's where you create so remember that play that we broke down? It was an interception to Pearsall, and as soon as he broke, I was like, yeah, he might have had a yard of separation there, but that's open in the NFL.
Yep.
All right, we have to do that kind of separation, but in shorter distance, because we have to remember that the defenders are reacting. So if we could put that foot in the ground cleanly and make that cut right away, that ball's got to be on the money, because by the time that defender reacts, that yard of separation may now be 5 feet. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be a little bit more, because we have the benefit of knowing exactly where we're going, and we're going to have to matriculate down the field that way. Our offensive line isn't known for being strong and getting physical push. It's more about angles. When the run game is successful, that's not going to benefit us right now. The angles could be tricky, I think, for the offensive linemen to go out and try to execute. And so I don't think that we're going to have much of a run game. Now, some toss plays could be really good. Maybe take advantage of the over aggressiveness of the edge guys, of the edge players, right? When they come off of that edge, maybe you can toss the ball over them. But we know Brock Purdy's sometimes, now I haven't seen one in a while, but he sometimes has batted passes. If he's dropping rainbow passes over these guys to the hands of a Christian McCaffrey or George Kittle or even Kyle Juszczyk, that could be beneficial as well. The thing is, don't expect there to be big gains. Don't expect there to be 40, 50-yard plays down the field. Yes, you got to take 1 or 2 shots in the game just to keep them honest, but no one's really expecting anything like that. We're going to have to take advantage of these guys across the middle and look for any kind of hope that we can find from some of their players.
I just really worry about Brock Purdy throwing those lollybrocks across the middle with, like you said, is he going to float the ball? Well, like in this type of wind, that's exactly the pass you don't want to throw, because that's how you get that knocked down. I really think that the 49ers bread and butter here is probably going to be, trying to run the ball. But, the Browns are like a top 15 team in rushing. They give up a lot on the run, but they're still the second best pass defense in the league in terms of yards per game. They're going to have to get something done on the ground, and you're going to have to rely on quick hitters. And the problem is, can these wide receivers get enough separation right off the line of scrimmage that you can lean into some of these things? Like, a slant is going to be something that's going to be hard to be taken down by the wind right off the bat. I don't know. I thought last Monday was some ugly quarterback play between Brock Purdy and Bryce Young, and with the weather being what it is, I hope everybody's prepared. I think it's going to be a low scoring game, and this is going to be some atrocious quarterback play. But they're going to have to find a way to run the ball and run the ball and run the ball and run the ball. That's just going to be how the recipe of success is going to be on this. I don't imagine a world where Brock Purdy is going to be able to make a huge impact with the way that the weather is.
And by the way, as much as people are saying that, we should move on from Brock or he's not the guy, this game is not indicative of what Brock Purdy's abilities or what's it called? What's the word? Deficiencies are. This is just going to be about the weather.
No. The weather makes a lot of people look bad. Unless you're an absolute super freak like Josh Allen or somebody like that. The weather and the weather affects Josh Allen too. It's just the degrees to which it affects you. And I think that because of Brock Purdy's existing deficiencies, it's going to make that much harder for him, despite what he says. And, I don't think people are making a lot about the glove. I honestly, I don't think the glove is going to be the issue. I think it's going to be the actual physical limitations that he has.
Yeah, and so I don't know there's a new beat reporter. I have no idea who this guy is. He talks really slow. He speaks really low, and I don't even know if this was him or a different person that I've never heard before, but he asked Kyle straight up, so the weather and, aren't you concerned? And do you think you're going to run the ball more or pass the ball more? He legitimately asked Kyle that at a presser. Kyle's like, I'm not going to tell you my game plan. We're gonna air it out the whole time.
Yeah, air it out the whole game. Yeah.
I'm like, what why? Who asked that question? Like, what the hell were you thinking? I just couldn't understand why someone would even shape their mouth to ask that kind of question.
That's only the second biggest faux pas I've seen from a beat reporter this week. You know what number one is?
Let's hear it.
College. It was a college kid. I guess on a podcast he had said that about Lane Kiffin, because Lane Kiffin said Ole Miss, he's potentially going to leave for either LSU or Florida. That's the rumor. And he has a history of going to different jobs. So this kid on his podcast said, oh, well, it's just like Lane Kiffin. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife, like one of those things, right? And Lane Kiffin confronted him in person. He's like, why don't you come inside this building and call me a hoe, and then we'll see what happens.
See, and that's not cool.
No, that's not cool.
I guarantee you Lane Kiffin couldn't beat that kid one-on-one. I don't care if he was a punter. I don't know what the kid is. I don't know what he looks like. I don't
No,
care.
no,
He's a
no, no, no,
college
no, no,
athlete.
no. It's just a nerdy beat reporter that said this about
Oh,
Lane Kiffin.
I thought you.
Yes,
Okay.
it was a beat reporter, and then Lane Kiffin's like, "No, why don't you come inside the building?" And then but then the kid
Nice.
in a press conference was like, "I wasn't calling you a hoe. I was saying that your actions are like a hoe." And he tried to like justify the whole thing, and it was just
Does he not know that a hoe is because of the actions? It's not about like what is he talking? It's hoe tendencies, baby. Like, come on, man. What are we talking about?
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
But I was just like, dang, dude, that's rough. But yeah, why would you even ask that question? You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of the Super Bowl row, like media row at the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah,
when coaches are being asked questions by people that just don't watch football, so they ask the dumbest questions that you could possibly imagine, and it's just like, you expect that. But here, this guy clearly was credentialed by the team to get into that press conference and ask questions, and that's what you came up with, like, brother. That's not the way.
I appreciate the off sports questions. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like,
no, those are
Super
fine.
Bowl role. If it's personalities that I like to watch, like I'm not watching if it's like the Raiders in the Super Bowl versus the Cowboys, right? Like I couldn't care less about those teams or their players. But if it was like if there's like just personalities that I like, I would watch them for the off kilter questions, like that kind of stuff. I'm always
so that stuff is fine. What I'm talking about is where it's like, somebody who clearly doesn't watch football is like, so how does it feel to be here for the Super Bowl? And you're just like,
right.
How do you think it feels, man? Like,
yeah. Like the other day, I sat on a pack of Skittles, and while I love Skittles, I sat on it. That's how it feels.
Yeah.
I love the opportunity, but that was uncomfortable. And until I play this game and tell you the outcome, I won't know how I feel. Like, it's like how
does it feel? Like it feels crunchy. I don't know. What do you want me to say?
So let's flip it though. I know we talked about the offense a little bit, and I do have the injury report pulled up. But we'll get to that after. The defense.
Real quick, right? I do want to say, we're gonna really see how much Trent Williams has left in the tank going up against Myles Garrett.
I think Myles Garrett plays over Colton more. That's what I wanted to get to. I'm so glad you said that.
You think so?
I'm glad you said that. I think he's going to play off the right side more. You know what? Let's see if AI knows. All right. Which side? How do I ask this question? Which side has Myles Garrett accumulated more sacks this season? Let's see.
According to this AI,
it says
Myles Garrett primarily lines up on the right side of the defensive line, which would be the left side of the offensive line.
Yeah. Let's go, Trent. Trent's ready for this one. Trent's ready for this one, baby. I'm telling y'all now.
I think
put
Trent
your money
showed a little bit of
on
weakness.
Trent.
I think he showed a little bit of weakness. They asked him about Myles Garrett and if he was nervous, and he tried to play it off, and then he was like, "No, yeah, actually, like I'm really nervous." I'm like, "You don't say that, bro. Like, what are you doing?"
Nah, you got to put the respect out there, because if you say he's weak,
you just say, "Listen, I'm not nervous about anybody, but you have to respect it." Like, you could do it without like bitching yourself.
Can you?
I don't know, man.
Because anything you say that's not a prop to the other person, it's locker room board.
You don't even have to say, you don't even have to answer the question. By the way, if they're like, "Hey, are you nervous about facing Myles Garrett?" You could just say, "Myles Garrett's a hell of a player. He's having an amazing season." You don't have to address whether or not you're nervous. Myles Garrett is all pro. Myles Garrett is a pro's pro. He's like, in terms of edge rushers, he sets the standard. Whatever you want to say, dude. Like, that's all you have to say. But like, we all know, listen, he didn't even have to say it. We all know Myles Garrett's a super freak.
Right. Well, you say Myles Garrett's the sack leader this year by a lot. Also, like how you started the show, 18 sacks in just 11 games is very impressive for anybody. And this kid's just getting started. He's pursuing the NFL sack record. He's on pace to break it. So I'm going to play him with a lot of respect and all that. I'm not going to underestimate him and his abilities going into this game.
But he'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'm nervous." Like, what are you talking about, man? What are you saying?
Did he actually say, "Yeah"?
I think he said, "Yeah, man, yeah." Let's see if I can find this. I'll send it to you. Because I was just like, it kind of man. I was like, huh?
Does stuff like that make you upset when your team's players do that? Like, don't praise them too much. Like, I get the gamesmanship.
Oh, sorry.
You don't want to piss them off.
Sorry.
Uh-oh. We got a retraction live on air, guys.
Sorry, I want to make sure that I attribute the quote properly. What the
Okay.
Trent was asked if he's lost any sleep over Myles Garrett. He's like, not yet, but I'm sure I will. And then he goes, I lied. Yeah, I have.
Okay. Okay.
But which
All
is
right.
like kind
I
of the
like that.
same thing. That's basically saying that you're nervous about it. If I lose sleep over
Yeah,
over
for
something,
sure.
it means I'm worried about it. So what I said in spirit, I just wanted to get the quote correct because what I said in spirit was essentially true.
Yeah, they'll
But
eat us up if we get it wrong. So
yeah,
I like that you did that.
but he went on to say that he's one of the best to ever play and he has no weaknesses, which is fact.
You got to take
Myles
advantage
Garrett's
of that.
super
That
freak.
guy's strong. He's fast. He's like
Yep.
athletic. I don't know how you stop a guy like that every single game. So let me set the over under right now at 1.5 sacks. Which one would you take?
I'm going to take the under simply because I don't think the 49ers are going to throw it more than 15, 20 times this game.
I completely agree. And that's why I'm not worried about him. I completely agree. I couldn't have said it better. I don't like that we agree on certain things. I'm ready to argue with you about something. That we're just not gonna, I don't think we're going to get there this game, this preview show.
Nah, I think we're pretty much on the same page, you know. But
here's what's funny, though. The Niners have faced so many different opponents this season. This is the one that I think most 49er fans are nervous about. And it's a 3-win team. It's a 3-win team. When does that factor into it with a new quarterback? Like, when does that factor into it?
The 49ers haven't won there since 1984. One. The last time that we were
Out
there,
of 4 games.
Jake Moody blew a field goal.
No, we were home then. We were home.
Was that home?
That was in Candlestick. And that's why we should be even more fired up. We owe them. We were 5-0.
That was in Cleveland.
Was that in Cleveland?
It was in Cleveland. It was raining in Cleveland. It was like a rain game. I'm pretty sure it was a road game.
Oh,
I could be wrong.
I thought that was at home. No, you might be right. Hold on, let me see. 49ers. That was 2023?
Yeah, it was 23. It was the year we went to the Super Bowl.
49ers
I thought it was at Cleveland. Yeah.
Yeah, it says 49ers versus Cleveland. Oh, wait, this one says Browns versus. All right, let me just click it here. Forget it. October 15th. Who was at home? Let's see. Game was in Cleveland. You're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
It was inLeveland. Yep, you were
So
right.
I think that's part of it too. And then I think the third part of it is obviously the weather is a huge thing. And then
I heard John Lynch
also,
mention that
offensive line. I think we've all been nervous about our offensive line all year, and you just look at a mutant like Myles Garrett, and you're just like, shit. You know?
Yeah. I think that this game is going to be a very low-scoring game, and I do think that there are ways to neutralize a powerful pass rusher. The good thing is, like Matt said, and I agree with, there's not going to be a lot of passing attempts in this game. Bet the under on the score, bet the under on pass attempts, completions, all that kind of stuff, passing yards. You take the under on all of that, unless someone is trying to outsmart everyone. Like, so to us, it's obvious, right? There shouldn't be a lot of passing attempts. What if they come out there and they throw the ball 30 times, but every pass is 5 yards or less, right? Like, you use like how the Saints used Drew Brees his last 7 years in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Like, could they do something like that? Which
I don't know if it was
beneficial.
last 7. I would say like last 3.
It was the last 3, yeah. No, I was putting some sauce on it.
I'm like, damn, my man. Like, you're talking about the
Super
dude
Bowl
with
in his
the
last
most
7 years, didn't he?
dude with the most 5,000-yard passing seasons in his career, and you're just like burying his ass.
Yeah, no. I was a shot. I was talking too much shit. But what if they come out and do something like that? Would you be mad at a game plan like that? It would catch everybody off guard.
Not necessarily, but you have to get it to the right people. Like, you can't just be throwing that screen pass to Jawan Jennings, who's just going to dance around in a spot and then get tackled in 1 yard of yak.
I think this is a great Kendrick Bourne game. He's coming from New England.
Kendrick Bourne, Ricky Pearsall would be another guy if you can get him out on like a quick wide receiver, like a slot screen or something like that. Obviously, Christian McCaffrey, you're going to have him coming out of the backfield. I would try to get more utilization out of Kyle Juszczyk and George Kittle near the line of scrimmage. Definitely so.
That would be
have
part
to
of my
get those
plan of
quick
attack.
hitters. Yeah, a lot of check and release from the tight ends or the fullbacks to get past the defense. Kyle has to do something. Kyle Shanahan needs to get into his bag and really come up with something offensively to try to counteract. I just hope that he can get the specter of Jim Schwartz off his shoulder. It just seems like he's never adjusted to Jim Schwartz, and that kind of worries me a little bit.
What's wild is that we just named 4 offensive weapons that we can use in short passes in this game. That's a lot going into a game with this weather, and we are factoring in the weather, the quarterback and his struggles as of late, and we think that we could be successful if we were to target them in short games like that. Where I don't think we're going to be successful is in the run game. So if we can do that, now is this the first game that the Niners miss Deebo Samuel?
I'm the wrong person to ask that question.
No, because I'm a Deebo hater. I don't think there's a Deebo hater more than me out there. So
you're on a show with him, bro.
But Deebo
you want to talk
was
about
built for
Drew
games.
Brees being trash for 7 years? Deebo Samuel was trash every fucking season he was here, except for one. He made his living off of one singular season, and that was it.
He did. He got the check off of one, but he was good in certain games, and this is a Deebo type of game. You can't tell me it's not. This is the type of game you get him the ball at the line of scrimmage and let him go.
He doesn't fit on this team, though. He doesn't fit on this team. The way that this team is constructed, I don't think that he could do the Deebo things because this team doesn't block well enough. Deebo needed blocking to get to the second level and in space, and we just don't have the horses for that.
Oh, come on, Matt. There's been plays in the snow against the Packers, that Packers playoff game, where Deebo just caught a short ball and just took it directly across the field. He just cut across the screen like that and was out. Like that. He's done it before. We've seen him do it. We've seen him do it before. I think this might be the time where it's like, damn, I wish we had Deebo in this game. I think. Chat, what do you guys think?
Nah, Deebo's a hoe. Fat Bo Samuel.
All right.
Fat Bo Samuel with his 470 yards receiving on 53 catches for an average of 8 yards per reception. Get the fuck out of here.
I would say even get to 9, yeah. Oof.
8.9. It's trash, dude.
How do we stop their offense? And their offense, I have Quinshon Judkins. I unfortunately have to start him because I'm out of other running back options.
I'll tell you. You sell out on the run to stop Quinshon Judkins, and you let shitdoor Sanders piss all over himself.
Okay, so now hear me out.
If Brock Purdy is like the weakest arm in the NFL, Shedeur Sanders is like a bottom 10.
I don't know enough about him to talk about his arm strength, but
he doesn't have a cannon on him at all.
When we did the exercise,
better arm than Brock Purdy. It's clearly better than Brock Purdy's, but
I was going to say
closest to Shedeur Sanders' arm in the rest of the NFL. Man, we're probably talking. It's very like Russell Wilson-y.
No, Russell had a rocket. What are you talking about?
I'm talking like current Russell Wilson, moonball Russell
current.
Wilson.
Current. Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
I would say his arm's a little bit stronger than Bryce Young's. A little bit stronger.
You think his arm is stronger? I think Bryce has got a good arm.
He's got an okay arm.
So here's the difference, though. And I don't think Shedeur is much of a runner.
Kirk Cousins' arm. He's got like Kirk Cousins' arm. It's not great.
No.
It's not great.
Kurt's got way more velocity than Shedeur does. Way more. Are you kidding me?
Current Kirk
has way more velocity.
What? Have you watched him?
No.
Yeah. See, you don't even know, bro.
I didn't even lie.
Warner?
I didn't watch this year. Kirk Cousins, not Warner.
Shit door, bro. Shit door the Nepo baby. Yeah, dude.
So what if they decide to run him in this game? Something that no one's seen
in the
NFL yet.
He's not
I know that he's not fast. You don't have to be fast if you're just trying to get 3-4 yards at a time. What if they decide to do a lot of like direct snaps and run them? No one's seen it. You can catch everybody off guard. There's no film on it. Like what about that?
That's not his game though. That's not his game. He's not that type of quarterback.
He played in Colorado. Come on now. They get snow out there now.
No, I know, but like that's not his game.
How can it be his game if that's what like he made his bones there?
Because he's not an athlete, dude.
Oh, he might not be a great athlete, but he's an athlete. Everybody in the NFL is an athlete.
Brock Purdy's a better runner with the football than Shedeur Sanders is.
Oh, hell no. No 100%. Way.
100%.
Boom, Matt's take.
100%.
Boom, that take.
100%.
No way. I think Brock Purdy is quicker when he decides to take off. I think he's quicker and maybe shiftier. I think if you were to run these guys
No,
straight line
bro.
speed and all that, I think Shadour's smoking Brock Purdy.
No.
Purdy's legs aren't long enough.
I'm talking like in-game running the football.
Yeah. Okay.
In-game running the football.
So how do you think they attack?
Wait.
Niners?
Hold up. You're gonna get a kick out of this. I'm looking up Shadour's college stats right now. Do you want to hear his career rushing stats in college? 211 carries for negative 127 yards.
You are lying.
I'm not. You can look it up.
Excuse me, bitch.
Yep. He had negative rushing yards in college, folks.
That's because sacks come out of the rushing attempts.
Do not. They come out of the passing yards. Otherwise, Peyton Manning would have negative rushing yards. Yeah.
My God.
Yeah, it comes out of the team passing yards.
So they really expect him to stand in there and deliver or just run the ball all game long.
He cannot run the ball. I'm telling you, he is not a fucking athlete, dude.
Take the Niners for the win, y'all. That stat just changed my whole prediction of the game. I'm telling you right now.
I'm going to share this with you because I don't want you to think that I'm like just completely bullshitting. Okay.
You could do a screen share if you want. Oh, there it is. There we go.
Yeah, let me take the hold up.
Let me pop this bad boy up. Let me see. What the fuck?
I'm telling you.
This can't be
You
real.
thought I was bullshitting, huh?
Wait, what?
Yes. Negative 127 yards rushing.
How is that possible?
This is why I was never surprised that he went in the 5th round. People have glazed him up, and I'm like, he's not that good.
But this is my question, and I'm not trying to be funny at all. How can a quarterback have that many negative rushing yards and then not be sacks? That's what I don't get. How is that physically possible?
I don't know.
Like, that means that he was running backwards and got tackled. It just doesn't make any sense.
It must have been him making bad decisions on, like, RPOs.
My daughter is knocked out behind. I didn't know her limbs were showing in the screen. That is a crazy stat. That can't be real. It's not possible. That means that every single RPO he tried went negative. That can't be right.
I'm just saying, man. Look, AI is telling me it's true too.
Matt. Yeah, I'm taking the Niners in this one. I was gonna come in here and tell you guys that this was my loss, that I had the Niners taken, and I told you guys 5 out of 6. I was gonna be honest with you guys and tell you that this was a loss. Now that I know that he's not an accurate quarterback, his timing's all off. It's only his second start, it's over. It's a wrap. This is the Niners game, and when I say the Niners are gonna win this one, I still don't expect there to be a lot of points. This game is over. There's no way. There's no way we lose this game. Brock Purdy's going to have 5 turnovers. Christian McCaffrey's going to have 2 fumbles. Like, there's no way we lose this game if he can't even move on the ground like that. I was thinking that was going to be the one way they catch us off guard. That's how I would attack the Niners if I was him. There's no way that's real. That's crazy. I saw it with my own eyes, and I still don't believe it. Oh, my God, that's crazy. You know, this happened to me earlier this week. Did you see the thing about the cans of cranberry sauce that were water when they opened it up? Did you see that online this week?
No.
So there's like this video going around. This lady's got 3 different cans of cranberry sauce, like Ocean Spray cranberry sauce. Every can she opens is water inside. And she's opening it like with a knife, not even a can opener, live on camera, and it's water inside. And then all these reports came out saying, yeah, that happened to me too. That happened to me too. And I'm like, I see it. I see the video. I don't believe it because there's so much AI now that I just don't know what to believe. But like, dude, like
sauce with water in it.
I swear to you, it's like it was going around like it was a Thanksgiving. Who gets cranberry sauce other than for Thanksgiving, right? Like, so I didn't. That's when it all blew up online. Any chat, you guys tell me, did you guys see this in the chat? And I saw the video, and I still don't believe it.
It depends though, because is it like just water that was separated, or all that was in it was
no, bro? When she put that camera inside the can, I got the video. Oh, you got it? There you go.
Got it.
It's see-through from top to bottom. And I don't understand how that's even physically possible. That's why I don't believe it. There should have been something coagulated at the bottom or something. You know what I mean? Like it should have separated. It was just the color of the can on the inside. This lady's doing it with a knife. By the way, she's got skills with that knife because I've tried. I have opened cans with a knife before.
This is fake.
Right?
You know what?
That has to be fake.
It's fake. It's not that it's. Hold up, I can share this one too. Oops, I can share this one too.
It's just weird because why would AI show someone opening a video with a knife? Like that's the shit that tripped me out.
Yeah, empty.
Hold on.
Full of water.
Here's what sets me off. First of all, let's start it over.
I haven't even seen this one. She's actually using the can opener. The one that I'm talking about, the lady's using a knife.
Look. No,
yeah, but
are you videoing this?
Yes.
What's the first thing you notice though?
Full of water.
Both of them empty.
Oh my gosh.
That empty.
Yep, full of water.
This is fake. See, hit it.
No.
Hit it right on the head.
No, that's no. Stop. Because
this is fake.
I thought that also. Wait, the can upside down thing is incorrect because this year, while my wife was in the kitchen with my mom, I went in there and said, "Why are the labels on these cans upside down?" That's a manufacturing thing, guys. So I said the same thing, but if I hadn't seen the cans of what was mommy using that she was in the can this year? But 2 of the 3 of them, the labels were upside down. That's all 3 of them. The labels are on the cans upside down. I stopped my wife and said, "Babe, like you got that can upside down."
Don't they press
like,
both sides of the can? Don't they press both sides of the can?
No, one side of the can is pointy, like what she's on, and the other side of the can is round. And when we grew up, the rounded side was the bottom because you have to use the pointy side to get the can opener on it. But the labels have been.
Here's the other thing. The other thing. Why does she push the lid down rather than pull it out?
No, she's trying to get it. She was reaching for it.
Yes.
No, look, she was trying to catch. She literally pushes it down. She never tried to scoop it. She just pushed it down.
That empty.
Matt, hold on.
Full of water.
Fake.
No, I'm trying to tell you.
Fake.
Ocean spray. I'm gonna send you the other one.
Why you always lying?
Look here. I'm gonna do a screen share now.
Yeah.
Hold on, video. Where's the one with the knife?
Okay, second of all, it's diabolical if you're opening up a fucking can with a knife.
Well, I mean, the lady clearly didn't have a freaking. I've opened up cans before with a knife before because I couldn't find the.
I mean, listen, I just hire my butler to open my cans for me. It doesn't matter, man. It's cool.
Talk your shit. Here's my video. Here. I'm sharing it now. Check the bottom of the screen.
That's a joke, by the way. That's diabolical. What the fuck is she doing, man?
Oh no! What the?
Look, she's doing it upside. Why are the cans upside down, bro?
I'm telling you that this is a manufacturing thing now. The labels,
all
are
of
being
them.
put on. I'm telling you. I'm not kidding. They're all like that now. But look, I'm telling you that I saw the upside down cans with my own eyes.
Okay, show me the bottom of the can. Show me the bottom of the can.
Look, you can see it in the. You can see it in the video.
It's out of frame. No, I want to see the outside bottom of the can.
Look, see. Look at the one behind it. See this? It looks like it's upside right. Can you see my arrow?
This is trash. You don't need that many cans of cranberries to make cranberry sauce.
It depends on what she could have been making a cranberry pie. You don't know what she was planning on.
Also, you know how easy it is to put a new lid on a can back again?
No, I've never canned anything before.
Canning a tin.
My family, we grew up using mason jars. So, all right, take that off. I want to put the other one back on here now, the injury report. So,
okay,
get to that in a second.
Let's just go with the one right here. Can't believe shit. Question everything. I 100% agree with you.
Yeah, I'm there.
Have you seen the freaky AI chick?
What?
Oh my god, dude! I think
we're going down the rabbit hole here.
Yeah, we kind of are.
I love it. We got to wrap it up soon too. I'm watching the time. I know you said you had to get going soon, so
I'm invested now.
When you say freaky AI chick, because I use some websites and they have AI sections in those.
No,
websites.
it's like, let me see here.
My daughter's watching the screen, so don't show anything too crazy.
No, it's not. It's not anything
okay.
bad. It's not anything bad. Let me share the screen. Sorry, just this last one, and then we'll. So let me take off the thing.
Meet Michelle.
This is all
I guess
AI,
the
by the
main
way.
thing is, wait, can we start over? Sorry. This guy, Jeff, he can't direct worth shit.
Who created you?
Jeff, don't worry, I'm working through it in therapy.
Yeah. What do you think of Jeff as a creator?
He's okay. Not a fan, really. Am I single?
And they're saying
Maybe.
that
But
she's
also,
fake.
technically, I'm stored on a server in Iowa.
Wow.
That's AI, brother.
I mean,
We're cooked.
I'm married, so.
We're cooked. But all I'm saying is, like, usually it's not necessarily that it's like a girl or whatever. The fact, like, it's that it's hard to spot any of the flaws. If somebody was just like, oh, we shot a commercial featuring this young model and it was set up like that, you'd be like, oh, this makes sense. It's like a little ad for her doing whatever she's going to do. It's like, that's scary, man. And that makes me think, like, this is the rabbit holes that I go down, where it's just like, if you can make AI, or you can, let's just imagine, VR headsets or whatever, you could imagine they'll get to a point where it's indistinguishable from reality, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. For sure.
Okay. Well, if it's possible that it can be indistinguishable from reality, who's to say we're not already there and we're already inside the simulation?
I mean, a lot of people have been saying that for years.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it gets pretty jacked up, dude.
Mm-hmm. And humans
what
are
I'm
so
hoping
crazy.
is that it gets so out of control and so everybody's like so not trusting of it
The government
that people
bans it.
start to move away from like some technology and be like, no, I need to go outside.
But
I
how
need
can
to
they
fucking
tell?
go outside.
Like, how do they know we haven't been doing AI for every broadcast that we've ever done?
Yeah.
They would have
Definitely.
no way of telling.
100%.
It's insane. And do you hear about the robots that people are ordering? It's like they didn't even see I Am Legend. Like, not iRobot, I mean. Like, there's robots that they are selling now as personal
I
assistants.
love that movie, by the way. One of Will Smith's
Which one?
better movies. iRobot.
iRobot? Yeah, that was a good movie.
Love that movie.
I still didn't care for some of his facial expressions, but it was a good movie, though. It's a really good movie. I was supposed to be an I Am Legend, but that's another story. I'm sure I've told that already.
Sick. All right, let's get to this injury report. I'll add this for you. And we can kind of go over that.
We'll start with the Browns here. The Browns only have 2 people listed as out for the game. Their defensive end, Alex Wright, down here at the bottom. He's got a quad injury. He hasn't practiced all week long, so he's already officially ruled out. And then they have their defensive tackle, Aiden Huntington. Everybody else is full participant or one questionable here, and that's Jerome Ford. I believe he's their backup, maybe even third string now, running back.
And let's be real. When I saw Myles Garrett's name on the injury report, I got kind of excited. And then I was like, like not injury related rest. And I was like, he damn sure deserves a rest after all of what he's been doing. He's got like 5, 6, 7 sacks in the last 2 games. Like he's
7
been wrecking
and 2,
shop.
if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then right here is the Niners. All right. And so the Niners have ruled out 3 people already in this game. Tatum Bethune, that ankle is still bothering him. Defensive tackle Sam Okunwanu, and then the kicker, obviously Eddie Pinheiro.
Now I do want to say up at the top, Robert Beal Jr. listed with a concussion, and it says game status unspecified. That I think they're just waiting to the last moment to make sure that he reacts okay in terms of being he was a full participant for 3 days in practice. So if he's okay, he should be good to go. Likewise with Luke Gifford, he was a full participant on Friday. They both should be good to go.
We're going to need Luke Gifford on special teams. I think there's going to be a lot of punting. There's going to be a lot of punting in this game. So we're definitely going to need Luke Gifford in this one. He's going to be a stud out there for us. But this weather's going to neutralize our special teams because Sky Moore is already a little like he's like literally boom or bust. So there's going to be more bust than boom.
The only thing with that is that if you can get a good lane to run through, it's going to be hard for the defense to switch tracks and try to go get you. I feel like I see a lot more especially on punt returns. Like if you can get a good punt return, you can take one to the house. So that might be something that the 49ers
If he
need
can
to
get
keep.
one where there's space, like if they don't get down there quick enough, he could do that. Yeah. The Niners did elevate from the practice squad Matt Gay and Eric Kendrickson. They are both active and will be playing in some form
Eric
or fashion.
Kendricks.
Eric Kendrick. What'd I say?
Yeah, Kendrickson.
Oh, I don't know why I added the son on there. Yeah, Eric Kendricks. Yep. So they will both be active. I'm very interested to know what Eric Kendricks' role will be on this team. And Kyle said that we've been talking to him all season long. We've wanted him for a while. They even asked him, like, you guys made an offer, and then he turned you down to go to the Cowboys. Was that mentioned? Kyle was like, oh, yeah, we definitely mentioned it. And they shared a laugh about it. So I think that was something that was good also. Yeah.
Well, it's like not like he didn't, do anything last year. He had 138 tackles last year for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I think the problem is his coverage. According to Niner faithful, Eric Kendricks is not active.
That's the exact opposite of what I just saw. Let me see if I can find it. I'm going to stop sharing the screen. We'll go back to full screen here, and let me see if I can find it. But I saw that he was activated. Hold on, let me see. Or no, I should say elevated. I shouldn't say activated. I should say elevated.
Yeah, I don't know if I know he was signed to the practice squad, but if he was elevated from the practice squad, then he should be active for game day because you wouldn't want to take him off of the practice squad. I don't know.
Right. Now, hold on. What I saw was a tweet. So let me check there. Eric Kendricks elevated.
In any event, so outside of Quinshon Judkins, is there anything you worry about in terms of the Browns offense? I don't know that they have very good wide receivers.
They don't have a good team.
No,
if I'm being completely
they're
honest
a bad
with you. That's
team.
why I'm not.
They are a bad team.
I'm not worried about them. It's really about if we can just score enough points to win this game. I think that our defense can come out and have another really, really good showing. All the complaining we've done all year about the slow safeties is all of a sudden going to be a bonus, right? Slow guys don't lose traction as easy, right? And we've
heavy
been
feet,
complaining
man.
Right. We've been wanting to see these guys playing more man than zone, like with our corners. Like this is going to be that game. We're going to get what we've been looking for, and I think that coming off of last week's game, they can take that momentum into this one. The biggest concerns are for me, one, East coming West, two, playtime. The game start time is at 1 a.m. 1 p.m. for the Niners, 10 a.m. for their bodies, right? And so 10 a.m. for their bodies, like those just usually don't work out in favor for West Coast teams. Forget the Niners for a second. Like just West Coast teams coming East, it's just tough naturally. Do you think that it makes a difference? Do you know when the team flew out?
I think they flew out yesterday.
Yeah, see, like it's a little scary. I still can't find that tweet that I saw before.
Let's see. The main account usually posts, the actual 49ers account usually posts when they go to, when they get on the actual plane. So let me see. Chaos. Oh, no. Kendricks wasn't activated. It was Jalen Graham that was activated.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I apologize, guys. You are absolutely right. It was not Kendricks. It was Graham. As soon as you said it, I was like, yep, you're right.
Yeah, so they did, according to 49ers official Twitter account, they did fly out to Cleveland yesterday.
All right. I mean, I hope 2 days was enough time to get it right. I really do.
Low key, they fly United, and that's fine. I want to see the layout of that team plane. I wonder what it looks like inside.
I'm surprised there's no videos of it. 49ers team plane images. All right, there are images of it. And the ones with All right. It's nothing special. Here, I got an image for you if you want to see it. This is when they. Oh wait, this isn't the. This isn't when they arrived in. This is when they went to London. So this is a different. This is not United. This is a different plane.
Yeah, it's gonna be a different plane. I want to see the regular plane. Oh, here we go. I mean, this is not the 49ers, but let's see.
I don't know how real this one is. I got one, but they have 49er flags on all the seats. I doubt that's real.
It's everything is first class seating is from what I see. They're like big seats and a lot of space.
There you go. All right. Well, at least they get to fly.
I thought it would be like more to it than that, but looking back at it, it's not just the team. So you got to at least 53 are traveling, and then the inactive guys, and then you got the coaches, and you got staff and blah blah blah. You probably have to fit like 150 people on that plane, and you're not going to charter multiple planes.
Right. The photography people have to get their own tickets, though, from what I understand.
Yeah.
So you say I want a 40 burger tomorrow? Retro.
That's crazy.
You guys always wonder what I'm smoking in my hookah. I don't know what you got going on over there, Retro, but bro, you're not getting 40 points tomorrow.
If the over under for this game was 40, I would still bet the under for both teams, like combined.
Yeah, it should be set at 37 and a half. If I'm being honest with you. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. The over under for tomorrow's game is 35. It's 35, bro. So yeah, no, nobody's scoring 40 points in this game, dude.
Let's see.
I mean, look, Jim Schwartz isn't letting Kyle Shanahan score 40 points. It doesn't matter. I'm not saying that we can't win, but we're not scoring 40 points in this game.
Dude, let me tell you something. And the 49ers are 5.5-point favorites on the road. That tells you how bad Cleveland's doing.
That tells you how bad Shador's they expect him to be. Like, all they have is defense.
Yeah.
How are you 5.5-point favorites with over under 35? So you cut 35 in half, right? And so now you're looking at 16.5, right?
Yeah. They're thinking it's going to be like a 19
plus
to
5.5 for the Niners.
19 to 14 game. 19-14. That would be 33.
21-11. 20 no.
No, because you got to make it 5.5. So you're looking at like 5 or 6. So they're even thinking it's going to be 19 to 13 or like 19 to 14.
But we got to win by 5 or 5.5. So
19-14 would be 5. 19-13 would be 6. 32. I mean, I don't know.
Points. Yeah. All right. I mean, I don't.
They want it on either side, so you either get combined 35 points or you get a combined 36 points. That's why they put the half in there. So they don't want.
But we're here. We are here to go out there, kick ass, and take names and numbers. Let me tell you guys something, right? We were 5-0 when we played Cleveland in 23. All right. They gave us our first loss of the season. We owe y'all for that. Jim Schwartz, what'd you say his record was against Kyle?
It's like he's like 9-1 against Kyle Shanahan.
We owe you for that, right? And here's the other thing. Last week, the Niners did something that no other team in the entire NFL had done. When the Panthers win the coin toss, they were undefeated. Guess what happened last week? They won the coin toss, and the Niners beat them. I'm telling y'all, we're here to change it all up now. And this is me saying this with Matt giving me that new rushing information.
Yeah.
About Shador. That's the only reason I changed my mind.
Feast mode brings up an interesting point with Brock Purdy's toe in that cold weather. Is that going to be an issue?
He won't feel it. It's going to be numb.
Yeah, they'll probably.
He's not playing with the metal plate.
From the cold, or they're going to inject it so that it's numb. He's not going to feel nothing.
He's not playing with the metal plate. I don't know if you watched the Ravens and Bengals game, but they showed Joe Burrow's shoe with the metal plate and how he was talking about how it's not comfortable and all that stuff and all that. Brock hasn't been playing with that for a while. He hasn't been practicing with it for a while, so he should be okay. The toe for Brock Purdy. I hate to tell you guys this. I know they said it's going to be an issue all season long.
It's probably
not an issue. It's not an issue anymore.
Probably
guys.
okay.
I promise you. Yeah. He's not even
I think so too. I think he was ready to go prior, but Mac Jones was playing well, and I think they really wanted to get him past those turf games. For as much as they tried to say, oh, it's not about the surface, doesn't matter when he's ready to go. Yeah, it does. Stop lying.
It absolutely does, for sure.
Yeah,
absolutely
100%.
does.
All right, let's get into our offensive and defensive player of the games. We can get into final score predictions as well. I don't know that there's that much more to say. This is just going to be an ugly-ass game. So, it's not like a glamour-filled matchup to begin with, and then you add bad weather to it. It's going to be a tough watch.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to be out at a bar. A buddy of mine is going through some stuff in his personal life, so I told him to meet me at the bar. Drinks on me, food on me. So I'm looking to have a good time. My daughters are going to be running the Patreon for me. I'm going to have everything set up for them. So this is going to be their third game this year, I think, running the show for me. So I have all the faith in the world in my daughters. I'll have the backup links and all that stuff pulled up for them so they can switch it out if there's any issues, and I'll be chiming in on the show and everything from the bar. I'll go first, and then you go afterwards, right?
Yeah.
Let's start with the offense, right?
Offense.
All right.
Correct.
So my offensive player of the game in this one is going to be, I'm going to say Trent Williams, right? And it's not that I think he's going to do anything crazy. I don't think Myles Garrett gets a sack in this game for all the reasons we discussed already. But that is going to be something that Trent can hang his hat on. Like, this guy was been a machine, 7 or 8 sacks in the last 2 games. He gets none in this one. Everyone's going to be singing the praises of Trent Williams after this game. So I'm going to say Trent Williams, my offensive player of the game.
All right. Bad quarterback, bad weather, kind of one and the same, right? You lean on your weapons when you're in inclement weather and you can't really push the ball down the field. That's why I'm going to go with George Kittle in this game. I think that he has 7 catches. He's approaching 100 yards there, and I think he has a touchdown catch. So George Kittle for me. Let me ask you this.
Does Kendrick Bourne get his 18 yards he needs for his bonus?
This season?
This game. Just this game.
Oh. So he has a per game basis of 18 yards?
No. He had a bonus in his contract for 500 plus yards. He is at 482.
Oh, so
he hasn't been targeted in the last 2 games since Brock Purdy has been back. But I do think that this is a Kendrick Bourne style game. I really, really do.
Could be, especially if they're looking to get the ball in space, because Kendrick Bourne is a little more fleet of foot than Juwan Jennings is.
My baby is drooling back here. So you think he gets it?
Yeah, I think so. I think 18 is a pretty reasonable ask.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Beast Reincarnated is saying that he thinks Myles Garrett's going to get a sack for sure. I don't think so, bro. I don't think the Niners are holding the ball for more than 2.5 seconds. He's not getting there that quick.
You better hope not.
Not around Trent. Not around Trent.
Then again, I've seen Myles Garrett have some ridiculous insta wins. Like, there was a sack where, like, he olayed the offensive lineman. Like, he put a move on him that it was ridiculous, and he was back there
Trent Williams
way quicker than. Yeah, but is Trent Williams still Trent Williams? That's been my question all season. So we're going to find out.
He's been coming to form the last 3 games. I'm telling you, this offensive line has looked a lot better the last 4 games.
He's looked better.
Yes.
All right.
That's why if he's lining up on Trent all game, I'm with it. If he switches,
if he's
and
on
starts playing
McKivitz,
left defensive end, yeah, it's a wrap. He might sack Brock with Trent in between. I mean, with McKivitz in between them. Like, he just might reach around him and grab him.
We might have a new meme. Mike McGlinchey going to sit there being like, can you finally get that Micah Parsons thing off of me, man?
Right.
Like, me being sideways with Micah. Like, shit. All right. Defensive player of the game. Mike, who you got?
All right. This is going to be a tough one for me. While I would love to say that we're going to keep pressure on their quarterback, which I do think we will, I think we neutralize the run game, but that's not going to be good enough to earn defensive player of the game, because I think it's going to be a concerted effort by the linebackers and the defensive linemen. I'm going to give it to Cleveland Farrell. I think that Huff's speed might be a little bit too much for him to get footing. So I think that the slower pass rusher, Cleveland Farrell, is going to have the nice game. I think he's going to be the guy with the 4 pressures. Give him 1 sack. I'll give him 1. 4 pressures, 1 sack, and 2 tackles for loss in this game. They don't necessarily have to be on the quarterback, though.
All right, for me, I think that stopping Quinshon Judkins is going to be the key to victory here. And so with that in mind, I'm going to go with D Winters. We're going to need somebody to fill the run gaps. And I think that D Winters is going to have double-digit tackles and maybe a forced fumble in this game. D Winters has actually been playing better. He had like a little dip in his play when Fred Warner first got injured, but he's kind of started to pick his play back up. And this is going to be a very important game to not let Judkins get to the second level. The linebackers filling the run gaps on that is going to be a huge part of that. So for me, D Winters, I'm going to say 12 tackles, 2 for loss, and a forced fumble.
Nice. And we don't do this, but I'm going to go ahead and say this. Of the 3 coordinators between Kyle, Saleh, and Boyer, I think Boyer, this is the game for him. I think there's going to be a ton of punts. I think there's going to be, when we do score the kickoffs and the coverage and all that, I think Boyer's got to be in his bag for the Niners to win this game. And
yeah,
I'll be honest with you. When the season first started, I was like, this guy looks like he might have been a mistake. Lately, 49ers special teams has been answering the bell, bro. They have been answering the bell, so I'm all for it.
Yeah. All right, Mike, final score prediction. What do you got? And everybody in the chat, put your final score predictions in. We do this every week. Nobody's gotten it on the dot yet. But if you do get the score on the dot, we will ship you some merch. So please. And you have until tomorrow at 10 a.m. when kickoff happens. All bets are off. We will go back. We'll look through the YouTube comments on everything here and take a look. So if you do get the final score and you put it in the chat and you get it, we will give you some merch.
In the chat after the show is over, I have to emphasize that. So when the show is over, put your prediction there. Wi-Fi, I see your prediction, but you guys, Ray Jr.
I think I'm okay with them doing it now. That's fine. Oh,
okay.
For me.
All right,
cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 17-6 49ers.
Okay. All right. Very similar to what I'm going with. I'm going 17-9 49ers. I'll give Cleveland a couple of field goals, but nothing substantial. Definitely bet the under on this game. It's going to be ugly.
I can see the Niners even having a lead. Cleveland finally getting in the end zone and going for 2, missing it, and then they get one more field goal later on. I mean, there's a couple of ways they can get to 9, so I like it.
All right, let me see if I can. I don't have the thing. Let's see.
Rams fan love our videos, bro. This is insane. I'm just seeing them all pop up in here.
It's Jim Everett. He's always in here.
It's not just him. He must be like sharing the video with other people or something. Because like I saw someone else saying they're right. Rams winning it all this year. Like there's a bunch of them in here. Shout out to the Rams, man. You guys are having a hell of a season. I'm not going to take anything away from you guys, but I can't wait to play them in the divisional round. Bring it on, baby.
Oh yeah. All right. Let's do I put in an online since Zach's not here, we're going to honor him anyway with a chat pack question. So, Mike, what's a childhood food or snack that you still think about to this day?
Oh wow. This is actually a very easy question for me.
Okay.
So, when I grew up, we ate Top Ramen noodles. Like I grew up on it. My mom, my grandma, they all worked. So it was like something simple that we could make, whether in the microwave, I was allowed to use the stove. But there was a specific flavor called garden vegetable. It was like this teal color package. Let me see if I can find a picture of it really quick. And I have not been able to find it. Top Ramen. I have not been able to find it as an adult. Here it is right here. I have not been able to find it as an adult, and if this was hands down my favorite flavor, that sounded weird, but yeah. Oh no, I can't even find a picture of it now. It was a teal color package. Were you able to find it over there?
No, I don't see garden vegetable. I see chicken vegetable.
No, it's not chicken vegetable. It was garden. For sure, the word garden was in it, and it was like I said, it was teal color. Was it chicken vegetable? I swear it said garden. But there is a Top Ramen chicken. Maybe that's the one I like then.
Maybe that's the one you like. Maybe you should try it and get back to us.
All right, but yeah, so that's it. You guys out there, tell me if you guys have ever seen it before. Here, I'll do the share screen really quick. I got it zoomed in on it. Why?
Let's see.
What the hell did I just do? I just messed something
No,
up.
you're
Hold
good.
on.
You're good.
There it is. There.
That's the
This
package, though,
flavor-
right? Yeah, it's probably chicken
Yeah.
vegetable. Yeah.
So chicken is cool, but this one was just a little bit different. This was my favorite flavor growing up, and I have not seen it since I've been an adult. So if I'm gonna leave this page up, I'm gonna look for this link afterwards
There you go.
because man, this was so good. This was hands down my favorite flavor. So I gotta
Yeah.
see if they still make it.
So listen, I always go back to when I was a child, and I don't know how it is for you on the East Coast, but on the West Coast, man, you would hear that little ditty, that little da 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 da, and everybody be like,
Yeah,
"Ice cream
ice cream
man,
truck."
let's
Yeah.
fucking go, let's fucking go!" And I love that this guy said WWF ice cream bars. You're in the same league as me, sir. But for me, it was the good old Choco Taco, which has been discontinued.
Choco Tacos were
I
great.
love Choco Taco. They've discontinued them. They don't make them anymore.
They did. So that happened either last year or the year before. And when they announced it, I went to the local
bought a grip of
7-Elevens and
them,
all that,
huh?
and I bought as many of them as I could possibly find.
Yep.
And my kids love them. They were like, "Dad, are these stopping them?" So my daughters naturally start looking up recipes online to make your own and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
man, Choco Tacos were the shit.
Choco
man.
Tacos are amazing.
They were made by
dude.
Klondike. I don't know why they stopped making them.
Apparently, they didn't sell, but everybody that I've ever talked to, when you say Choco Taco, they're like, "Those are fucking awesome."
Yes, they were great. They were absolutely fantastic, man.
I don't know, man.
I don't. Maybe it's us as adults. Like we. So it was our era, obviously, right? Like that's when
Sure.
they had them in my school. Like they had them in the ice cream freezer at my school, and we would buy them all the time, right? I never got them off the ice cream truck because I was more of like the guy with the any one of the sherbet ones with the gumballs in it. I would get either
Yeah.
the cone looking thing with the gumball at the bottom, the
Yeah.
SpongeBob ones, the Sonic had one. Like I would get all of those off the ice cream trucks, that same truck you're talking about. But in school, in the little convenience stores, I was a Choco Taco guy for sure.
William Roberts, I want you to specify: is it the chocolate Mickey Mouse ice cream, or is it the more fruity one with the bubblegum eyes? Because there was two. There was two different ones.
Yes, there was. They had his like pants painted on and all that stuff. They even had the ears. No, it was the ears. The ears were black
Yeah.
on the ice cream, but it was so good still. Tweety Bird
like the,
ice cream.
I think it's the dipped banana, the chocolate dipped banana at Disneyland. That's my jam right there.
I've never had a banana flavored ice cream in my
Oh.
entire life.
Mike, if you ever make it to a Disney property, go and get yourself. Well, they probably sell them. You probably find it in a store, but a Dole Whip float.
What? I've never had a float before in my life
It's
either.
it's really. You never had a root beer float?
Never. It just was never appealing. I'm not
so
much of an
good.
ice cream guy naturally.
Sure.
like, we're talking about Choco Tacos. That's probably like the
Yeah. So a Dole Whip float is. Do you like pineapple?
yes.
Okay. So Dole Whip float is pineapple like sherbet or pineapple soft serve floated in just straight up Dole pineapple juice, and it's awesome, dude. It's so good.
Wow. Okay.
And if you go to
Okay.
Disney World, they may or may not in certain areas throw a little rum in there for you.
Really? I won't be
So
going
you
to
get-
Disney until after my kids have grown and moved out because I can't afford it. Like you need to
There
take
you
out
go.
a freaking pension loan to get a family of 6 to Disney, bro.
Oh, this is a good shout too. The Flintstones push pops,
A+. I still get them to
100%.
A+.
Super good.
A+. Again, the sherbet
Super
ice cream,
good.
like it's dude.
Yeah.
Oh, incredible.
Or the
Absolutely incredible.
just the straight up the bombsicles, the red, white, and blue, just the bomb pop. Like those were sick
Yep.
too.
Firecrackers or whatever they call them. It depends on where you are. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep. Those were good also. Hell yeah, man.
100%. Oh, ice
Good
cream
show,
sandwiches also legit. If you get the Neapolitan ice cream sandwiches,
Never had that before. But I will tell you this though.
oh, so good.
I like store brand products more than name brand ones for certain items. The
Okay.
orange creamsicles, like with the orange on the
Mhm.
outside and the cream on the inside, store brand was always better to me. And
Okay.
ice cream sandwiches, store brands were always better than any name brand
Yeah.
ice cream sandwiches for some reason. That was just me though. That was a personal preference maybe.
Oh, this is a good one too. My wife loves It's. Do you know what a It is?
No, I thought that was a typo.
No, it's like how to explain? It's 2 chocolate chip cookies with ice cream in the middle, and there's a light coating of chocolate on the outside.
Sounds good. That
Those are good.
actually sounds pretty
Those are
good
too.
Wow.
Those are good
Okay.
too. Oh, bro,
I
we
gotta
all
get
had
some for
Otter
my
Pops
wife.
as a kid. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Otter Pops, that's a summer staple, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I would eat like.
We get.
Do you remember they
we
all
get the
came
giant ones.
attached in like the giant like line
Yeah.
of Otter
But
Pops? Yeah, 100%.
We get the giant ones. We get the
Okay.
there's one that starts with a K, and I buy all the different brands, and I just put them in. We have a freezer outside in the garage, and my garage is full of them right now. So when my nieces and nephews come over, my kids were outside in the summer, I tell them just go to the garage, get your giant ice pop, the huge ones. So those things are classics, man.
See, we got a lot of sweets in my house because my wife is still breastfeeding the baby, so she likes to snack on shit. But we got these like Haagen-Dazs ice cream bars from Costco, and they have usually they have some type of either like a little peanut on the outside or whatever. It's like vanilla ice cream with the chocolate shell and then like the little peanut. But we got the holiday ones, so it's actually peppermint bark, and it's awesome. Super good.
That sounds great.
It's really good.
Incredible.
Really good.
That's awesome, man.
Anyway, I think we've been going at this a little bit. So thank you, Mike, for joining me. Tell the people before we go where they can find you, my friend.
Yeah, no. So, guys, if you are watching right now on the 49ers Hive channel, we do have a channel over here. It's called Nothing But Niners on YouTube. And also we have the Patreon page, patreon.com/NB9ERS. There is bonus content. There is the games if you're on the $5 tier or higher. Just you guys aren't going to want to miss it, man. So that's where I want you guys to go. It's right there underneath Matt, patreon.com/NB9ERS. I was going to point, but I saw my daughter's face like she's
out like a light. I know mine are too.
That's hilarious. Matt, they're saying you should join the March Madness shows, man.
Is college basketball?
No. So in the month of March, the last day of February at midnight on the East Coast, I do 15-minute shows where it's only whatever questions they ask. It can be about food, it's only 15 minutes long, but I do it every single day for the entire month of March. The March Madness for Nothing But Niners, where any question they ask, I answer as honestly as possible. They've embarrassed me in front of my wife.
Join you for as many of those, yeah.
Yeah, it's midnight my time, so that's only 8 o'clock for you, right? 9 o'clock for you, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
so
I could do that.
Yeah, let me know when you want in.
All right. I think that's going to do it for us, guys. Hopefully we get a win tomorrow. Make sure that you guys join us here. I haven't talked to Zach, but I imagine he'd be back for the post-game show. If not, then you and I can go. Depending, hopefully you're doing some victory shots or, whatever else you got going on, and it's not an overreaction show. But be that as it may, thank you guys for joining us here tonight. Make sure that you come back and join us tomorrow. If you haven't already, like, subscribe. You can comment your game prediction score until kickoff tomorrow. It will go back and we will look at everybody's. And if it matches, we will send you merch. If multiple people match, which would be crazy because we haven't had anybody get the score right, we will send out multiple pieces of merch. So that'd be awesome. And good luck to you all. So thank you, Mike, for joining us tonight. It's a little bit later show for us, but had to put the babies down. So hopefully we come back with a 49ers win. So with that being said, for Mike, for myself, for Zach, who couldn't be here, thank you guys as always for joining us. We love having you here. And until next time, go Niners.